Hey guys, I just saw this on Steam and I pretty much impulse bought it. It was $4, but this game is based pretty heavily on like the Duke Nukem 1 and Commander Keen early DOS games, and there are plenty of nostalgia retro platformers for NES and SNES style stuff, but there's not as much for DOS style games. So I picked it up and I just wanted to show it off a little bit so maybe other people might want to buy it. You can set the frame rate to a higher frame rate for smooth movement, but I'm going to play it on authentic movement because that just feels, kind of natural to me. I grew up on PC games, so there's a bit of a backstory. Yeah, I didn't have... My friends had Super Nintendos growing up, but I did not have one. I only was allowed to have a computer. Now I'm running this in windowed mode, so this is like tiny. It's like 320 by 200, but you can also run it full screen, and it's just really nice. So you can shoot these enemies, jump on them. There's a bunch of... You can jump really high. There's a lot of different secrets around each level. What's interesting is I've noticed if you start shooting in some direction, you don't turn when you move, so I think that's more of a modern influence for a game like this. But otherwise, it starts out pretty forgiving and simple. It gets harder, more enemies, shooting more directions and such. So, there's always the pointers to the exit, different weapons. Yep. And so I'm just using the keyboard and the Z and the X keys because, this is based on DOS games. That's how it's supposed to feel, right? It did have joystick support, but I wasn't able to get the Xbox controller set up, just because... Can I get up there? I don't know. Just because it wasn't detecting my D-pad or something, but you could probably set everything up with X-Padder. That'd be my suggestion if we wanted to play it with a gamepad. But why? It's supposed to be played with a keyboard. Did you play... I guess Chaz Jackrabbit always kind of advertised that weird-ass looking gamepad, but I always just played with PC. Which is funny, I was watching a review the other day, and someone was complaining... No, it was the Angry Video Game Nerd playing his own game, I think, and he was playing it with the keyboard, and he was complaining about how the keyboard has the arrow keys backwards from, like, your NES controller, where you control your movement with your right hand instead of your left. And for me, it's just been the opposite, because I grew up on the PC stuff. Like, I don't know why. My parents didn't want to get me a console when I was a kid. I think they thought it was a waste of time, yet I was allowed to play, like, Duke Nukem 3D when I was 9 years old, or something like that, 9, 10. I grew up on Sierra games and LucasArts games, but also a lot of first-person shooters. And then old platformers like this. So I mainly played, like, Commander Keen 4, which was the more modern engine, but I also played some Duke Nukem. I didn't play much Duke Nukem 2. I mainly just tried the first game. Otherwise... So yeah, there's the pointers to the exit, but there's also many other ways you can go. I like how the background here is, obviously, it's just a set background. Oh, why am I not jumping? Okay. But if you'll notice, there's, like, supposed to be a lamp right above me, and it's kind of, supposed to be, like, pink light with the purple shadows. I don't remember if, like, Duke Nukem or Commander Keen did that. It seems kind of more like a Commander Keen thing. Oh, shoot. Yeah, sometimes I get a little bit backwards, where I'm trying to shoot, but then I hit shoot before I turn the right direction, and then I end up shooting in the wrong direction as I move backwards towards the target instead. So that takes a little bit of getting used to. Sometimes things shoot energy, or they don't shoot energy, they drop energy. Then there's things like this up here where you can get that little box. Come on. And that would explode if I could time this right. There we go. You're picking up diskettes, and there's some computer monitors with like a C:/ on them. Just very, very DOS feeling. And it has 5 episodes. I'll show that in the menu in a moment. Let me go back over here. Just pick up these diskettes. I can't get over there. Need to destroy power somewhere else. Let me check and see if that's over here. Yeah, I have a hard time remembering where I was at. So I'm back down here now. Oh yeah, and then I can use these to go back up. But I don't see an entrance from that way. Oh, maybe this way? Yeah. So far I've only picked up the rapid fire shot and the Mark V, so I don't know if there's more weapons than that, and I beat the first episode so far. I started the second episode, but I wanted to record a video just because I really like this game so far. Just, come on. It just feels right. I mean, there just aren't a lot of DOS-inspired games anymore. I'd also like to see kind of like Ultima-styled RPGs, but probably a little bit more user-friendly, because I didn't grow up on Ultima for whatever reason, just because I didn't buy the games back then, my dad did. So when I try to boot up like the really old ones, I get confused. I have like no cheat sheet on, you know, is T talk or search or look or whatever for different commands. But I've also kind of adopted a soft spot for like games styled like ZX Spectrum games. Just kind of like those sprites with just one color, and I don't know, just old PC games. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I'm going to stop this in a moment. I just want that Mark V, or to destroy that robot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the menu. Press F11 at any time to restart the game. To exit. Okay, so, as you'll see, there are, 4 episodes, sorry. There are 5 options, and one of those is back. So yeah, if you're interested in DOS games, you can pick this up on Steam. I don't know if they have any other shops. I just saw it on special on Steam. It's $4, and it's not on sale. It's just a $4 game, right? And then you can check out... Oh hey, Freakin' D reviewed it. Sweet. I was thinking about like maybe gifting it to him, but I don't know. I'm a fan of him. So, okay. Like DOS games? Go buy it.